And let's begin.
You think about all the skills.
And there he goes on a few hops to short. Adames puts him away. Number 2 hitter Carlos Correa. For Twins fans, happy to have him. That one's in there as well.
Yeah, that's a
ball.
He's just so hard to
curveball in his last outing against Colorado. Correa lifts one to right. Renfroe backing up towards the wall and no, dropping it. Found it for a moment. It's off the glove, and Correa is gonna. So yesterday, first AB for Correa was a double. Finds himself on second again. A ball and a strike to Buxton. Patient against Corbin.
Ball.
Byron Buxton.
And Amy G told us about that before the game.
Yeah, that was his first at-bat back. MVP. That was the deciding run in the contest. And Burnes picks up his first strikeout. Polanco, the cleanup hitter, 2 outs, and Correa at second.
Ball.
Away from it.
He's better than anyone. Gets that call. Very similar spot. He's testing that spot over and over.
Well, what he does, and this is why he's so hard to hit, Scott. Count, but very rarely is it straight.
Ball.
3 balls and a strike on the mound. Popped up. And that's for Yelich.
Numbers, guys, that the Twins couldn't ignore. And he said he's excited to be back, and you have to just go with it.
And Jose Miranda has left the yard. Solo shot for Miranda to make it 3-2. Is back and adds a little more offense to this lineup when he's in there.
He absolutely does. As I mentioned, it's a good problem for the Twins to have. His rehab assignment the Twins couldn't ignore. That's all you can do. And he said he gets it. In 2017, he got an opportunity, and he took advantage of it. And he said he's happy that his teammates have taken advantage of the opportunity.
Outfielder, at least for now, it appears that Max Kepler could come back this weekend. He has a broken pinky toe. Kirilloff behind the cutter from Burnes.
Ball.
3-2 to Kirilloff. He is going to breeze through his innings total from last year. That was the debate, remember? Burnes still won the battle. Looks like he'll win this battle as well. Nice play. This is Kyle Garlick. In there today against a righty, like I mentioned, more to do with a depth issue for Minnesota right now.
Yeah, and a team like this matchup for Burnes, this is a very aggressive, free-swinging Twins team.
To right, Renfroe chasing, diving, doesn't have it. And Garlick will head. Outfielder is today in case there's an issue. Gordon smokes that into the corner. It's a fair ball, and it's going to bring home another for Minnesota. Garlick scores easily. Big Gary Sanchez, the 9-hitter. A sigh of relief, less pressure. Go figure. Maybe
Preferred to have someone else catch him if he could.
Big cut and a miss on the cutter.
Good problem the Yankees have right now. Higashioka had such
to Twins. That's Caleb Hamilton. Sanchez clocks that one into center, and they're going to wave Gordon home, and that will tie the ball game.
Looks like they're up to attack early. You know, that's a kind of the catch-22.
There's another one.
Yeah, and what would you? This is so far from the Twins.
Yeah, 3 swings. foul ball. Pretty busy here this afternoon.
18.
And he's a 2-strike star. He's in that spot now. Runners going, and it's going to come back.
You know, in a day and age, you get a look at.
Runners moving, and again, a 3-2 coming up. Got him, and the throw to second is a little late. And Gary Sanchez thought about moving on. Correa lifted a ball to right in the first. Renfroe couldn't hang on to it. And the Brewers skipper had a few words about it. 2 strikes on Correa.
Boy, it's amazing
when there is a runner in scoring position. The innings total is off the charts for a modern starter. Correa again fights one off.
You know, I don't have a vote for
two. That's a bad day for Alcantara. And Correa's down on strikes. He was their opening day starter, and now the experience continues. Buxton going after the first pitch from Burnes. Twins staying aggressive, and he flies out to center.
Oh, there you go. Bundy with a nice toss.
Wow.
Okay.
Dylan coming in hot right now as we talk to Joe Ross.
Makes it easy. I feel like the focus is on each series. I'm sitting here kind of forgetting that the All-Star break was last week. Ball consistently. The COVID stuff was pretty annoying to miss that time, but that's pretty much it.
Hey, Joe,
of the road, but there's actually a pretty sweet bike path right behind my apartment that shoots out right next to the field. Usually going, I guess at night it's a little different, but I'm still away from cars, but usually just yell at them if I need to.
Go on this broadcast. Your response actually spoke to Kutch this morning about it. He was just like, when I saw him do that, I knew this guy must be a swimmer, do something that.
Saying I got no pecs, I got to get in the weight room, I guess.
Yeah, but he can't stretch like that, so there was like a little bit of respect and jealousy for the stretching ability. Who homered in his first AB, his 9th of the season, back in the second inning off Burnes. Okay, Craig wants to know favorite food before each game.
Ooh, try to keep it simple. I mean, try to find the water if I can. We're going to San Diego, so I think we're all hitting. I'm starting the next day, so got to be responsible.
That sounds like a really relaxing spa-ish off day in San Diego, though. I like that.
Yeah. Try to plan. Yeah, I think it probably looks like it's coming out a little slower, and obviously it's not that hard, but
are the Brewers adding a big bat? I think that has a lot to do with some of the scarcity as well. Like if you're a Twins fan, Dan, there aren't a ton of big name starters available, and they're like might say, I don't think we're the team that gets, of course, like a Juan Soto.
I agree with that statement. I think both of these teams are going to be looking at guys that will be impact guys, but not major impact guys. Me as a guy, a dark horse guy with really good stuff. So there are some options out there. I think it's the teams that can find that diamond in the rough, the guy that can, you know, he's not a front.
Tyler Malley, look him up if you're unaware, say if you're a Twins fan. And that's Kirilloff tipping back into the glove, and another strikeout for Burnes. That's his. Splitting the roof at American Family Field.
Boy, that's with County Stadium where I played as a member of the Brewers. Cold and little comeback or back to the mound, an easy one for Corbin Burnes. Wonderful if you can be here at the right time of the year when Summerfest is here. Some great music acts and bands.
Gordon. And Burnes in absolute strike throwing mode. Got him. Oh, he's dealing now. And back to Corbin Burnes in the 5th. Gets a favor.
Corbin Burnes can find that groove again. He was so good in the 3rd and 4th. You almost get the feeling he scored.
And the last one they've scored. Burnes, we'll see if he unleashes it here. He does, but Sanchez doesn't bite. Than last year's roster at the beginning of the season. They've done good work. Sanchez turns on one, and Arias will put him away. For 2 homers. Strike one to Arise. He's due, Dan. But Burnes has the good.
That was the best heater.
Got him. Down on one knee. Burnes straightens up Arise. Corbin, who has punched out 8. Big wave and a miss from Correa.
For the game, there's a method to the madness. That's Corbin Burnes. He has a good idea of who he wants to sink it, who he'll throw the 3rd, 4th, and he's 2/3 of the way through the 5th.
Usually his day's going well.
Ball!
You're right, 97. We're seeing upper 90s now from Corbin.
Well, he's got all the. I just love his presence on the mound. I heard one pitch after another.
On the ground is short. Adames charging and firing to put away. The Brewers taking it to Minnesota and looking to take both games in this little 2-gamer at home.
Yeah, between pitches.
He has sent down 11 in a row, Dan.
Yeah, the Brewers going to spend the weekend in Boston taking on the Red Sox.
StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. 8 total today for Burnes.
To go up and in.
Got him. Make it 9.
Yeah, he's on a roll right now. This is what all the good ones do, and he's definitely
struck out in the 3rd. The first injured list trip of his career. He was dealing with some back tightness. 33 home runs last year. He also has a 17-game on base streak that's on the line right now.
You know, it's in 32 games that year.
And another one.
Went home that offseason, particularly when the season gets going on as a reliever.
Miranda, spinner into right. Oh, he's a hits machine right now.
Yeah, you don't want to leave a lot of your good pitches in the
game. Wanted to rest and pitch game 1 of the 2nd half of the season. This is his 2nd outing in half number 2.
Since they've gone to this ballpark, a lot of fast tracks. There's a good look at Chorizo.
Kirilloff sends that one foul into the seats.
Late, just get up right on the finish wire.
Burnes skips one.
This afternoon.
Good battle from Kirilloff. 2-2 offering. Got him. He struck out the side. 11